Good morning, this is your Lockdown Live number 38. It should be Thursday morning, it should be 8:15, and I'm sorry this is a pre-record, but I am in a meeting so I can't be here live. Today we're going to look at self-care. Why self-care? Because it's like, for me, it's one of the foundations of our world. It's just really, really important that we give our bodies these little love messages. It brings about a level of respect, and also I feel it brings about a level of safety. So here's the analogy that I want you to go with, and I'm aware that I talk about self-care a lot because it's just, honestly, it's one of the foundations. The analogy is when you're on an aeroplane and the flight attendant goes, if your oxygen mask falls, please take your own oxygen first before you pass it on. Why do you think that they say that? Why would we take our own oxygen first? Is that not a little bit selfish? A little bit arrogant? I'm going to take mine first. When we think about it practically, it's not, because if we can't be there for other people if we're not taking our own oxygen. So it's really, really important that we take our own oxygen first, and then we can be there for other people. Well, here's the thing, in real life, that's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. If we are not giving ourselves self-care equals oxygen, then how could we be there for other people? We can't. We can't, because our self-care is depleted, our resilience is depleted. When we look at the resilience battery that I talk about quite a lot, self-care is on there. It's one of the factors of resilience, and giving to other people too much and not giving to ourselves is one of the things that depletes the battery. So think about that analogy. Why are you not taking your own oxygen first before you give it to somebody else? But then why do you then expect that you should just be there for them? See, I used the word should then, we did something on should through the week, because it is a should. There's nothing written anywhere that you should be there for them and that you should have amazing resilience. If I look at my resilience now, it's way better than it's ever been, but it's there because I practice everything that I talk about. Absolutely everything. Here's my solemn vow to you, I never give you anything that I don't currently practice, because I wouldn't do that. I have to lead by example. So I want to give you some examples of looking after yourself. So I printed this off the internet, and I pulled out the ones that I really, really like. So if you want some ideas around self-care, then just go to the internet and plug it in. There'll be 100 lists there that you can just pull stuff from, and it will just prompt you and give you ideas. Some of these I love. Start a compliments file. Document the great things that people say about you and read later. Again, as I'm reading that, I'm going, and people will argue that because it feels arrogant, or it feels self-centered, or a little bit narcissistic. It's none of those. It's your file for you, and nobody else is going to look at it apart from you. Okay, that's the important part, is that you know that this is just for you. Go cloud watching. Lie on your back, relax, and watch the sky. Could we do that at the moment? Maybe not. Maybe a couple of days ago it was quite mild, so maybe we could do that then. It's just fun. It's a little bit childlike, and it just allows us to stop. And there's also something quite meditative about cloud watching. I love that. Pay complete attention to something that you usually do on autopilot. So we're kind of tapping into mindfulness a little bit there by asking you to, I don't know, make a cup of tea with purpose, shower yourself with purpose. All of these things that we do on autopilot, just really think about it and really engage in the activity, whatever it is. Goof around a bit. I like this one. Why do I like this one? Because we all have an inner child, and we all have an inner child that we're not very good at tapping into. So goofing around, clearly this is American, goofing around is really, really important. So have some fun, have a laugh, kick back, be childlike. It's really important that you are childlike, because that releases something. We're all very, very good at being adult and doing all the adult things, but it's really important that we have childlike moments. If you've got children around, it's easy because you can enter into their play, but if you're just adults and there's no children around, then it becomes a lot harder. Fix a small annoyance at home that's been nagging you. Why would that one be classed as self-care? Because it gives us a boost of serotonin. It gives us a boost of dopamine, because we will have achieved something. So it's a really, really nice feeling we get from just a little thing that has been annoying us, and then we achieve it. Punctuate your day with mini meditation. Just a quick one on meditation. Don't be frightened of the word meditation. Meditation can be like 3 or 4 minutes of deep breathing. That can be meditative right there. So when it says punctuate your day, I love that. When I talk to people about deep breathing, I want them deep breathing in the morning, and then at lunch, and then in the evening. Just pepper it throughout your day because it will just calm your system, okay? So, but it also gives a level of self-care. Couple more. Oh, I'm going to go back to that one. Do a mini declutter. Do a mini declutter is again about dopamine, because once we've achieved something, we get that dopamine rush, which is really amazing. Unplug for an hour. I love this one. Just switch everything off and just sit and chill. Listen to some music. Listen to something really, really melodic, and listen to some music. There was one on here that I argued with a little bit, and it said, be selfish. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that we are calling it selfish. Self-care is not selfish. So I don't like that at all, and I don't like that it's been written on a piece of paper and now it's on the internet. This is not selfish. This is self-care. Selfish is not, self-care is not selfish. So please, please do not use the word selfish. This is about you respecting yourself and taking care of yourself. The Action for Happiness calendar today says, tell 3 people you are grateful for them and tell them why. How lovely is that? That's cute. 3 people, tell them why you're grateful for them, just have them in your life. So remember, when we're looking for stuff like this, we're not looking for deep and meaningful. It can be, I'm grateful to have you in my world because you make me smile, or because you're always there for me, or because you write me funny text messages, or you send me funny memes. It can be anything. Don't look for deep and meaningful. Just 3 people, work out 3 things that you're grateful for, and then pass that on to them, okay? I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 with another live. This will be live, not a pre-record like this one was. But I do wish you an absolutely amazing and wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Take care, be kind to yourself, as I always say, and be kind to everybody around you. Bye-bye.